When it comes to keeping the bathroom fresh and odor-free, one of the most overlooked areas is the space under and around the toilet. Many people, especially older women, focus on cleaning the visible parts, the toilet seat, the bowl, and maybe the tank. But urine odor often lingers because hidden areas around the base and underside of the toilet aren't given enough attention. These spaces can collect splashes, drips, and bacteria over time, creating a stubborn smell that regular surface cleaning won't eliminate. Every time a toilet is used, tiny droplets of urine can splash onto the floor, walls, or even the base of the toilet. These splashes may not be noticeable right away, but they slowly accumulate and seep into tile grout, caulking, or the small gap where the toilet meets the floor. Once absorbed, the smell becomes persistent and hard to remove, even with air fresheners or quick wipe downs. That's why doctors and cleaning experts recommend thorough cleaning not just inside the toilet, but around it too. Older women, in particular, may face challenges due to weaker eyesight, reduced mobility, or difficulty bending, which makes it harder to notice or reach these hidden spots. As a result, cleaning may unintentionally skip these odor-trapping zones. Over time, the unnoticed buildup becomes the main source of the urine smell in the bathroom, even if the bowl itself looks spotless. Proper cleaning techniques can solve this problem. First, it's important to move beyond just wiping the seat and rim. Use a disinfectant cleaner and a small brush or cloth to scrub the base of the toilet, the area where the toilet meets the floor, and the underside of the bowl. Pay special attention to corners and grout lines, as they act like sponges for liquid. For those with tile floors, the grout can hold onto urine stains, which need targeted scrubbing with baking soda, vinegar, or specialized cleaners. Another overlooked area is behind the toilet. Dust, hair, and urine droplets can accumulate there, mixing into an unpleasant odor over time. Although it's a tight space, using a long-handled cleaning tool or even a mop dipped in disinfectant can help reach and sanitize that spot. Regular cleaning, even once a week, makes a big difference in preventing long-term buildup. In some cases, the wax ring seal under the toilet can deteriorate, allowing small leaks of wastewater to escape and cause odor. If the smell persists even after deep cleaning, it might be a sign that maintenance or professional plumbing help is needed. Ultimately, keeping the areas under and around the toilet clean is one of the most effective ways to prevent urine smells from taking over the bathroom. It requires a little extra effort and attention to detail, but it ensures that the bathroom remains fresh, hygienic, and comfortable for everyone in the household. One of the most common reasons bathrooms continue to smell like urine, even after cleaning, is the use of the wrong cleaning products. Many people, especially older women, unknowingly choose products that only mask odors instead of eliminating the bacteria and residue causing them. While air fresheners, scented sprays, and perfumed cleaners may give the impression of cleanliness, they don't tackle the underlying issue. The result is that the urine smell quickly returns once the fragrance wears off. The main problem is that urine contains compounds like urea, uric acid, and ammonia. These substances can crystallize and cling to bathroom surfaces, especially porous materials such as grout, caulking, or unsealed tiles. Standard surface cleaners or fragranced wipes aren't strong enough to break down these compounds. In fact, by just covering the smell, they allow the bacteria and crystals to continue growing, which makes the odor even harder to remove over time. Another mistake is overusing bleach. While bleach is a powerful disinfectant, it isn't always effective against the uric acid crystals found in urine. Bleach can sanitize, but it doesn't neutralize odor molecules embedded in surfaces. Worse, repeated use of bleach on tile grout can weaken or discolor it, making the bathroom look worn out while still leaving the underlying smell. Many older women prefer mild cleaners such as soapy water or multi-purpose sprays, but these too often fail to tackle bathroom-specific odors. A general-purpose cleaner might work well for countertops or sinks, but the toilet area requires a formula designed to break down urine components. Enzymatic cleaners, which use natural enzymes to digest uric acid and organic waste, are far more effective. These cleaners don't just mask odors, they remove the root cause by breaking down odor-causing compounds. In addition to product choice, how the cleaner is used also matters. Spraying once and quickly wiping isn't enough. To fully eliminate urine odor, cleaners should be applied generously and allowed to sit for a few minutes so the active ingredients can penetrate and dissolve buildup. For stubborn odors in grout or corners, scrubbing with a brush is necessary. Another overlooked issue is the use of heavily fragranced products. Strong scents may irritate the lungs, especially for older adults who might have asthma or respiratory sensitivities. Instead of helping, they can make the bathroom feel stuffy and unpleasant. A better option is to choose unscented or lightly scented cleaners with actual odor-neutralizing ingredients. Doctors also warn that relying on the wrong products can create a cycle of frustration, where someone feels they are cleaning regularly but the smell never truly goes away. This can be discouraging and even embarrassing if guests notice lingering odors. The key is to shift from covering odors to eliminating them with the right tools. In short, using the wrong cleaning products is a hidden mistake that leads to persistent urine smells. By switching to enzymatic cleaners, applying them properly, and avoiding over-reliance on bleach or perfumed sprays, older women can ensure their bathrooms smell genuinely clean rather than temporarily freshened. A surprisingly common reason bathrooms develop a persistent urine smell is ignoring toilet leaks or drips. While these leaks may seem minor at first, just a little water on the floor near the base of the toilet or a tiny drip from the tank, they can quickly turn into a major source of odor and bacteria buildup. What makes the situation worse is that many people, especially older women, may overlook these small leaks, assuming they are harmless or simply due to occasional splashing. In reality, even the smallest leak can allow urine and wastewater to seep into places that are difficult to clean, causing long-term odors. One of the most frequent issues occurs around the base of the toilet. Toilets are sealed to the floor with a wax ring, which prevents waste and urine from escaping. Over time, this wax ring can wear out, dry up, or become misaligned, especially in older bathrooms. When this happens, every flush can allow a small amount of dirty water to seep onto the floor. This water often carries traces of urine, which quickly soak into flooring materials, grout, or caulking. Because it's hidden underneath or around the base, the smell lingers no matter how often the visible surfaces are cleaned. Another common source of odor is a leaky toilet tank or loose connections in the plumbing. Drips from the tank or supply line may not contain urine themselves, but they create moisture around the toilet base. This constant dampness provides the perfect environment for bacteria and odor-causing compounds to thrive, especially if even a tiny amount of urine has splashed in the area before. Moist, warm bathrooms make the problem worse, as bacteria multiply quickly in such conditions. Many older women may not notice these leaks immediately, particularly if mobility issues make it harder to get down low and inspect the base of the toilet. In other cases, the leak is so slow that it looks like a faint stain rather than a visible puddle. This leads to months or even years of unnoticed seepage, by which time the smell becomes extremely stubborn. Fixing these issues starts with observation. If there's a lingering smell no matter how much cleaning is done, it's worth checking the floor around the toilet for dampness, staining, or discoloration. Soft or spongy flooring near the toilet is also a sign of long-term leakage. In many cases, replacing the wax ring or tightening plumbing connections is enough to stop the leak. For older bathrooms, however, professional help from a plumber may be necessary to fully resolve the issue. Ignoring leaks doesn't just cause odor, it can also damage flooring, lead to mold growth, and even weaken the structural integrity of the bathroom floor. That's why doctors and hygiene experts stress that leaks, no matter how small, should never be brushed aside as insignificant. Another bathroom mistake that often leads to lingering urine smells is weak or incomplete flushing. While it may seem like a minor issue, not flushing thoroughly leaves behind residue that gradually builds up in the toilet bowl and pipes. Over time, this residue begins to emit a strong, unpleasant odor that can spread throughout the bathroom and even into nearby rooms. Doctors and hygiene experts emphasize that flushing properly is not only about cleanliness but also about preventing bacterial growth and maintaining a healthy bathroom environment. A weak flush can happen for several reasons. Older toilets, especially those installed before modern water-saving designs, often lose flushing power as parts wear down. Mineral deposits inside the tank or bowl can block water flow, reducing the strength of each flush. In some cases, people intentionally flush lightly to save water, not realizing that the incomplete flush leaves behind traces of urine and bacteria. For older women, who may already be dealing with incontinence or frequent urination, weak flushing makes it even more difficult to keep the toilet fresh and odor-free. Even small amounts of urine left in the bowl can create stubborn stains and odor over time. Urine contains uric acid crystals, which cling to the toilet surface and don't wash away easily. Once these crystals harden, they serve as breeding grounds for bacteria, amplifying the smell. If the toilet isn't flushed completely, these crystals accumulate faster, creating visible yellow stains and invisible odor causing buildup. Another related issue is the courtesy flush habit. Some people flush halfway through use to minimize odor, but if the toilet has weak water pressure, this often results in only partial cleaning of the bowl. Instead of preventing smell, it can worsen the situation by leaving streaks and residues behind. Similarly, low-flow toilets designed to conserve water sometimes fail to clear the bowl fully, especially when not maintained properly. Without regular cleaning, these incomplete flushes add up to a bathroom that always smells slightly of urine. The solution starts with making sure the toilet flushes with full force every time. Older women should check if their toilet tank has enough water. Sometimes the water level is set too low, which weakens flushing power. Adjusting the float inside the tank or replacing worn-out parts like the flapper valve can restore proper flushing. Strength. Regular maintenance, such as descaling the tank and jets with vinegar or commercial cleaners, also ensures water flows freely and forcefully. It's equally important not to ignore partial flushes. If one flush doesn't clear the bowl completely, flushing again is necessary, even if it seems like extra water use. The short-term saving of a few liters of water isn't worth the long-term cost of odor, stains, and extra cleaning. For households concerned about water usage, upgrading to a modern dual-flush toilet can provide both efficiency and effectiveness. In short, weak or incomplete flushing is an invisible but powerful contributor to urine smell in bathrooms. By ensuring toilets flush with full force, maintaining the tank and jets, and not hesitating to flush twice if needed, older women can keep their bathrooms cleaner, fresher, and more hygienic. Poor bathroom ventilation is one of the most overlooked causes of persistent urine odor in the home. Even if the toilet and surrounding areas are cleaned regularly, without proper airflow, smells can linger and intensify. Bathrooms are naturally humid spaces due to showers, sinks, and flushing toilets. When this moisture combines with the microscopic urine particles and bacteria often present, it creates an ideal environment for odors to grow stronger instead of dispersing. For older women, who may spend more time at home and be more sensitive to unpleasant smells, inadequate ventilation can make a clean bathroom still feel uninviting. The main issue is that odors in a closed bathroom don't have anywhere to escape. Without fresh air circulation, the smell of urine becomes trapped in the room and absorbed into surfaces like towels, rugs, curtains, or even wooden cabinets. Over time, these items start to carry the odor themselves, spreading it throughout the house. Ventilation isn't just about comfort, it also impacts hygiene. Stale, humid air encourages the growth of mold, mildew, and bacteria, all of which make odors worse and may affect respiratory health. Many older bathrooms rely on a small window for ventilation. While this may have worked decades ago, it's not always effective in today's homes. If the window is rarely opened, or if it doesn't provide enough airflow, odors and moisture remain trapped inside. In some cases, older women may avoid opening windows due to weather conditions, privacy concerns, or difficulty reaching them. This makes proper ventilation even more of a challenge. Bathroom exhaust fans are designed to fix this issue, but many households either don't have one or don't use it regularly. Sometimes, fans become clogged with dust and lose efficiency, or they are left on for only a few minutes, which isn't enough time to remove odors and humidity. Experts recommend running the fan for at least 15 to 20 minutes after using the toilet or shower to keep the air fresh. If the fan is noisy or broken, it should be repaired or replaced, as modern models are quieter and more energy efficient. Another mistake is storing fabrics like bath mats, hand towels, and laundry hampers in poorly ventilated bathrooms. These items act like sponges for both moisture and odor molecules. Even if the toilet itself is clean, the air can make fabrics smell unpleasant. Washing towels and mats frequently, and ensuring they dry completely, is crucial in maintaining a fresh-smelling bathroom. Doctors also point out that poor ventilation can amplify urinary odors caused by medical issues such as incontinence. If protective pads or undergarments are stored or disposed of in a closed, unventilated bathroom, the smell can quickly spread. Good airflow helps dilute these odors, making them less noticeable and easier to control. One of the most sensitive but very real contributors to urine odor in the home is the mishandling of incontinence pads and underwear. As women get older, bladder control issues become increasingly common due to age-related changes, childbirth history, or medical conditions. Many women manage this with protective pads or absorbent underwear, but when these items are not stored, changed, or disposed of properly, they can become one of the strongest sources of lingering urine smells. Doctors warn that even if the bathroom looks clean, hidden mishandling of these products can spread odor throughout the home. The first mistake is delaying pad or underwear changes. Absorbent products are designed to hold urine, but once they are saturated, bacteria begin to multiply rapidly, producing strong ammonia-like odors. Even a slightly used pad can release odor if it's not replaced in time. Some women may try to stretch the use of pads to save money or because they underestimate how much odor is escaping, but this almost always leads to unpleasant smells. Frequent changing, even for light leaks, is essential to maintaining freshness. The second issue comes from disposal habits. Throwing used pads or underwear into an open bathroom trash bin is one of the quickest ways to make the entire bathroom smell like urine. The odor doesn't stay contained. It spreads into the air and clings to fabrics, walls, and flooring. Instead, disposal should be done in sealed bags or bins with lids designed to trap odors. Small diaper disposal systems, similar to those used for babies, are now available specifically for adult incontinence products and are much more effective than standard trash bins. Storage mistakes also play a role. Clean pads or protective underwear should always be kept in a dry, closed cabinet. Leaving them out in the open bathroom exposes them to humidity and moisture, which can break down their odor control features even before use. Storing them too close to the toilet or trash bin also increases the risk of odor transfer. Laundry handling is another critical factor. Reusable absorbent underwear or accidentally soiled clothing must be washed promptly. Allowing them to sit in a laundry basket in a humid bathroom intensifies the smell and can even cause it to seep into other clothes or towels nearby. Doctors recommend rinsing soiled garments in cold water immediately before washing, then laundering them with strong detergent and, if possible, odor-neutralizing additives. Sun drying also helps kill bacteria and reduce smells. Perhaps the most overlooked mistake is embarrassment. Some women feel ashamed of incontinence and may try to discreetly hide used pads or underwear instead of properly disposing of them. Unfortunately, this only worsens the odor problem and can even attract pests. Acknowledging incontinence as a normal health issue and using proper disposal methods is both hygienic and empowering. In short, mishandling incontinence products is a major but preventable cause of urine odor in the home. By changing pads regularly, disposing of them in sealed containers, storing clean products properly, and handling laundry with care, older women can maintain a bathroom that is fresh, discreet, and comfortable, without the constant reminder of odor. A bathroom can look clean on the surface while still harboring hidden odor-causing buildup, and the main reason for this is skipping regular deep cleaning. Many people, especially older women, focus on daily or weekly, quick cleans, such as wiping down the sink, scrubbing the toilet bowl, or mopping the floor lightly. While these routines are helpful, they often miss the deeper grime and urine residue that settles into corners, grout lines, and less visible areas. Over time, this hidden buildup creates a strong, stubborn smell that regular cleaning products can't easily mask. The difference between surface cleaning and deep cleaning is thoroughness. A surface clean might involve spraying the toilet seat and bowl or wiping the floor with a mop. A deep clean, however, means getting into all the areas where urine splashes or drips can hide. Behind the toilet, around the base, under bathroom rugs, and even inside small crevices of the toilet tank and hinges. Urine crystals, once dried, can cling tightly to these surfaces, and without deep scrubbing or targeted cleaners, they remain a constant source of odor. One common oversight is grout and caulking. Both are porous materials, meaning they absorb liquids and trap smells. Even tiny splashes from daily toilet use can seep into grout lines over time. If grout isn't scrubbed thoroughly or sealed regularly, it becomes a sponge for urine odor. Similarly, caulking around the base of the toilet or along the bathtub can trap urine particles, especially if it starts to crack or peel. These areas need special attention during deep cleaning, often with baking soda, vinegar, or enzymatic cleaners that break down urine compounds. Another missed area is the underside of the toilet seat and lid. While the top may be wiped often, the underside, where urine splashes are more likely to collect, is rarely cleaned thoroughly. Hinges, bolts, and other hardware can also trap residue. Unless these are scrubbed with a brush or removed occasionally for full cleaning, the odor will persist no matter how shiny the bowl looks. Bathroom rugs and mats also require deep cleaning. They absorb not only water from the shower but also urine splashes from around the toilet. A mat that looks clean may be harboring dried urine and bacteria, releasing odor every time it gets damp. Washing mats regularly in hot water or replacing them when they become too worn is crucial for keeping the bathroom fresh. Deep cleaning should also extend to the walls, especially near the toilet. Many people are surprised to learn that urine droplets can reach walls and baseboards, where they dry invisibly but continue to smell. Wiping these surfaces with a disinfectant or odor-neutralizing cleaner once a month can eliminate smells that daily cleaning overlooks. Ultimately, skipping deep cleaning creates a cycle where no amount of air freshener or surface spray seems to solve the odor problem. Doctors and hygiene experts stress that regular deep cleaning, at least once or twice a month, is essential for truly eliminating urine smells. It may take extra effort, but the reward is a bathroom that not only looks clean but smells genuinely fresh and hygienic. One of the most important yet often ignored reasons a bathroom or home may smell like urine is the presence of underlying health issues. While many people assume the odor is only a cleaning problem, in some cases the real cause is related to changes in the body. Doctors emphasize that urine odor can be a sign of medical conditions, and when these go unnoticed, not only does the smell persist, but the individual's health may also be at risk. For older women, overlooking these issues is especially common, either due to embarrassment, underestimating symptoms, or assuming the odor is simply a normal part of aging. One of the most common health-related causes is urinary incontinence. As women age, bladder muscles weaken, and conditions like menopause, diabetes, or past childbirth can make leaks more frequent. Even small leaks throughout the day can leave clothing, pads, or bedding smelling of urine. If these leaks aren't managed with timely product changes or proper hygiene, the odor spreads quickly. Many women try to hide the problem rather than seek medical advice, but ignoring incontinence often makes the issue worse over time. Another factor is urinary tract infections, UTIs. UTIs are very common among older women and often cause urine to have a strong, foul, or ammonia-like odor. In addition to smell, symptoms may include burning during urination, frequent urges, or pelvic discomfort. If left untreated, UTIs can spread to the kidneys and lead to serious complications. Unfortunately, Some older women dismiss the odor as a cleaning issue instead of recognizing it as a possible medical condition needing treatment. Dehydration is another overlooked factor. When the body doesn't get enough fluids, urine becomes darker and more concentrated, producing a much stronger odor. Older women sometimes drink less water to avoid frequent bathroom trips, but this habit makes urine smell more pungent and increases the risk of infections. Staying properly hydrated dilutes urine and significantly reduces odor while supporting overall bladder health. Certain medications and medical conditions can also change the way urine smells. For example, diabetes can cause urine to have a sweet or fruity odor, while liver or kidney issues may produce stronger, unusual smells. Vitamin supplements, antibiotics, and specific treatments can also alter urine odor. When these changes are ignored, people may assume the problem lies only in bathroom hygiene, delaying necessary medical evaluation. Doctors strongly recommend that if persistent urine odor continues despite thorough cleaning and good bathroom habits, women should consider a medical checkup. Addressing underlying health issues not only improves quality of life but also prevents the frustration of constant odor. Simple lifestyle adjustments, treatments for incontinence, or medications for infections can resolve both the smell and the root cause. In summary, overlooking health issues is a major mistake that keeps bathrooms and homes smelling like urine. While cleaning and hygiene are important, recognizing when odor signals something deeper is equally crucial. For older women, paying attention to changes in urine smell and seeking timely medical advice can ensure both a fresher home and better long-term health.